Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we're going to do a random reading. So, what this is I'm just going to pull cards. Whatever comes up, comes up. So, this is obviously not going to resonate with everybody, so don't force it to resonate if it doesn't. But chances are, if you resonated with the title, there's some message in here for you. But again, if it does not feel good, if it does not resonate, do not force it to resonate. And I will try to do, a few of these, a few more of them tonight. So we'll get some different readings and different perspectives, hopefully. And I would love to start offering different types of readings. I want to do whatever, different types of readings on here other than just the tarot scopes and the pick a card readings. So if there's any kind of readings that you guys would like to see on here, please leave a comment below and I will do as much as I possibly can. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to pull a card for the person that this is meant for and the situation, and then we will go further. I want to say right off the bat that that there's a very serene, peaceful, healing energy. It's just like that feeling of just a sudden, like, complete relief. Oh, this is going to be good, whatever it is. Okay, and so the first card we have is the High Priestess card, and that's that card of, that's that card of hidden knowledge, but it's also the card of that kind of deep knowing and that trust. The High Priestess tends to be the reader, a healer, a psychic, somebody who's an empath, but somebody who trusts more in the universe, trusts more in the higher power than the physical. They're trusting more in what they feel than what they hear. So that's definitely where that peaceful feeling is coming from. You have this knowing, you have this trust in something, you have this confidence in something. It is something that you probably don't tell other people. You probably keep it to yourself. Wow. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is, moving away from a difficult situation. It's moving forward into something more positive. It's a healing card. It's a card of healing. And the Six of Swords is a very quiet card. So both of these are very silent energies. So it's like, your path, where you're going. You have this trust in yourself. You're not telling anybody. You're not telling people what you feel. You're not telling people what your intentions are, where you're going. It might be because you've been through something difficult. It might be that you're kind of stepping away from people. You're stepping away from your normal group of friends, your normal surroundings, because you've maybe been around people that have had a very negative energy, people that have kind of made you feel both of these cards, they're like covering their heart. I don't know if you can see that. So I would definitely say you've been through something difficult lately. But in whatever this difficulty is, you're finding a lot of healing from this, and you're seeing you know what the issue was, you know what you need to do. Again, I feel that you're not speaking on this to people around you, especially if you're especially if you're moving away from people that have been difficult or been toxic. It's like there's really no point in telling people like that what your intentions are, um, because you know those type of people are going to make you question yourself. And I feel like you've gained a lot of trust within yourself and within your own knowing. Let's find out where you're going. You're not telling anybody where you're going. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh because I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. My cards are being quiet. They don't want to come out. It's like you're sneaking away. You're sneaking away from somebody. You're sneaking away from a difficult situation. And you're going after your own dreams. You're going after what you want. The Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment card. The Nine of Cups in this deck too, it really represents this energy of that self-healing, of that cleansing, that clearing away the past. Because this always reminds me of taking a salt bath, you know, and you take salt baths to cleanse yourself of toxic energy. So I definitely feel that you're leaving something very toxic. Yeah, I definitely feel it. You're leaving an energy that has just kind of made you feel you've been in a situation where you've been suppressed and you have felt that you could not be yourself, you could not express yourself, that people didn't know the real you, people didn't embrace the real you. I do want to say with this Nine of Swords, whatever the situation is that you're stepping away from, it's something that did cause you a lot of difficulty. It's something that kept you up at night. It's something that you worried about a lot. And I don't even feel that it was. I feel that it was people around you. It was people around you that would say things to make you doubt yourself. With having two nines indicate, you know, working on yourself, self-growth, self-love. That's exploring your spirituality. I mean, it could be that you've left behind a very difficult relationship, a difficult connection. With the Knight of Wands, in this deck, you know, I don't know why this deck reminds me of that expression when pigs fly. Because I guess because she's riding on a pig. The pig isn't even flying though. But that's what it reminds me of. It's like you've had a desire for something. You've had a desire for something for yourself. And other people around you have made you feel like this is ridiculous. This is an impossible dream for you to follow. It could be... it could be, you know, a career for yourself. It could just be, you know, going out on your own. But other people have made you feel that what you're wanting for yourself is something ridiculous. But you're ready. I feel that whatever this, you know, I feel that whatever this is that you're stepping away from has been something that you've been in for so long, and you're at this point where you don't care anymore if it's wrong for you. You're going to go after it and you're going to take a chance anyway. Hold on, babe. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is that card of knowing the truth, of standing in your truth. So again, you're stepping away and you're doing something for yourself. You're going after something for yourself that you know is the truth, even if it goes against what other people think. And I want to say too that you've had a sudden realization about something that gave you the confidence to move on. I still keep asking where you're going and it's not telling me, so obviously I'm not supposed to know. I'm sorry to laugh, because I do feel like this is kind of a very, but you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh because you're going to a good place. You're going to something better. You're going to this place where you can feel more comfortable. King of Swords, yeah, you're definitely what is this? Is that what is that? I feel so old, but this is like the Dear John letters. When you're you might be sneaking out of a relationship. You might be leaving behind a relationship, and I do want to say in that aspect, it's probably a connection that you have tried to step away from for quite some time, and this person or the people around you have made you feel like this is something you should not be doing, or you have felt that stepping away from this is going to, there's a lot of insecurity in leaving this behind and starting over. And for whatever reason, you feel that you're having to some extent sneak away from this, because again, I feel that people are trying to make you doubt what it is that you're doing. People are trying to make you feel that this is not right, that this is not what you're supposed to do. And you know that by trying to explain yourself, that they're not going to accept it anyway, and so it's better for you to just go. Yeah, the Star card. That's again very healing energy. It's a very beautiful healing energy. It's like the minute you step away from that, it's just like this huge weight lifted off your shoulder. When you're in you don't even realize that a lot of times when you've been in a toxic environment for so long, when you've been around people that are negative, or when you've been around people where you feel like you can't fully be yourself, or you're around people who are at a lower energy level than you, so they're constantly, people want to pull you down to their level. People don't want you to be at a higher level than them. And when you're in a situation like that for so long, you don't even realize how toxic it is and how much it's affecting you until you're actually able to step out of it. And once you get out of it, it's like, shit, what the hell was I doing there for so long? And I want to say too that for some of you, you're going after a dream. You're going after some sort of dream that other people are telling you is ridiculous, that you can't do. I do want to say for some of you, you are a healer. You do have that empathic energy. So it could be that you're going off on your own, starting your own spiritual business, and this is something that people around you are saying, there's no way you can do this. This is ridiculous. And so you've decided, I'm not even going to tell anybody what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. And you're going after it and you're doing it. And with the Star card and the Nine of Cups, this is your confirmation that you are definitely on the right path. You are definitely doing the right thing. Both of those are, you get your wish card. And out of the 78 cards in the deck, that's the only 2 cards that say that. And you got both of them. So this is your confirmation that to do it, to keep going. You're definitely on the right path. Yeah, and we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is somebody who has made a decision. They're manifesting something for their future. They're looking towards something bigger for their future. The Three of Wands, there is a little bit of waiting within that energy, but it's, you know, you've made the decisions, you've planted your seeds, and this is coming towards you. You are manifesting what you want. Wow, I love this. Yay, you. And the Fool card. I mean, there you go. You're starting new. You're taking a leap of faith. And you got this. I mean, you've got it. You can trust yourself. You can trust yourself before you can trust anybody else. Trust me on that. I'm going to pull a few more on this. I'm just going to ask what guidance the universe has for you at this point. Because I feel like you know what you're doing. You're going in the right direction. Let's see. And there you have the Fool card again. And the Fool card is saying, take the leap of faith. You got it. It's yours. Oh, and the King of Cups. The King of Cups is that very loving person. He's the person who is going to take care of his family. He's the person who will sacrifice. But if you notice in this deck, it's the king, but they show women. So don't get caught up on the gender. Obviously, it could be male or female. But this is somebody who's carrying everybody else's burdens. So it's somebody who loves so much that they take on other people's burdens and take on other people's energy. And so what that is saying is, you know, again, the environment that you've been in or the situation that you've been in, you're taking on everybody else's energy. You're taking on everybody else's problems. And that's why when you're able to step away from this, it's going to be such a freeing experience. And with that being said, especially for empaths, it is difficult to step away when people make you feel like you're needed. But you cannot give anything if you don't feel full within yourself. So all of these burdens you're taking on from other people, it's just sucking you dry to where you're not going to have anything left to give when you want to give something. So what this is saying is, you know, let go of the need to take on other people's problems and other people's burdens. And then you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is that card of... Wow, God, I love this. The Justice card is that card of doing the right thing. It's doing the right thing for you. And it's also saying that all the good that you've done for people does come back to you. It can't come back to you when you're in a toxic situation. And that's just the way it is. That's just energy. That's just how energy works. You can't manifest positive when you're in a negative environment. You can't manifest anything positive for yourself when you're taking on the negative of everybody else. So with this Ten of Wands, that's saying, you know, get the fuck out of there. No, it's saying it's okay for you to release all these burdens. You think that you're doing good, and you are. You're trying to help other people, but you have to put yourself first. And that's what the message of this reading is. It's feel confident in doing you right now, doing your own thing, following your own dream. Let go of feeling like you have to take care of other people, especially people that are just taking from you. I'm just going to get one more. The Knight of Cups. Follow your heart, period. And that goes right along with this full moon, because this full moon is saying to follow your heart and your intuition as opposed to the norm, as opposed to tradition. So, yeah, you're on the right path. Keep going forward. Keep following your heart. Follow your own truth. You're a healer, and you have to heal yourself first, and you come first. And I want to cry. I'm going to leave it at that. I am sending you much, much love. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.